AMI for Ease Meditation. If you are new to meditation or you want to check in on something to do with technique, then please visit our How to Meditate section. There's lots of practical information and some personal insights from our members. Find a comfortable position. Usually try for a symmetrical, relaxed position, sitting or lying down. Today's meditation/mindfulness exercise is about visualization and relaxation. And now, close your eyes. Today, we are going to focus on visualization and relaxation. This meditation is designed to take you on a relaxing journey out of your ordinary, everyday surroundings. As we start, make sure you have taken a comfortable position where you can keep still through the whole meditation. Take a moment to settle yourself more completely and allow yourself to be completely relaxed and comfortable. Begin by closing your eyes and turning your attention to your breath. Notice the breath. Good. Now begin to breathe deeper. In and out. In and out. Even deeper. Let your belly fully expand. If you like, you can even put a hand on it to feel the motion, breathing in and out, deeper and deeper. Rest for a moment with your entire focus on your deep, steady breathing. As you go through this visualization, you may discover that worries, chores, or other thoughts occasionally enter your mind. When this happens, don't worry. Simply let them go and center your attention back on your breath so that you can regain focus on the present moment before re-entering the visualization. Now, as you breathe, begin to notice the dark behind your eyelids. Concentrate your attention on your closed eyelids and see the blackness. See the nothing. Really focus on it. Next, slowly begin to imagine that the darkness begins to brighten. Allow your mind's eye to take over. Imagine that the darkness fades and turns bright white. You are squinting into bright sunlight. In your imagination, you turn your head away from the sun, and a beach scene appears before you. Your eye falls first on the horizon line. The sky's light blue, and it meets the darker blue water in a long, even line. As your eye scans downwards, you see a few white-capped waves in the distance. Just below that, you see the dim outline of a rocky reef that marks the boundary between the open water and the bay. And as you reach the shoreline, the water turns an impossibly beautiful turquoise blue just before it meets the white sand. You now begin to notice that you are standing in this white sand. Your feet are bare and warm. You wiggle your toes and feel the sand sliding in between them. You are not just seeing the scene, You are able to experience it with your other senses. You feel the sand between your toes, yes, but you also feel the sun on your face and the slight coolness of the breeze off the water. As you breathe in, you can taste and smell the salt in the air. You hear the waves lapping the shore and a slightly more far-off crash of the big waves breaking against the rocks at the edge of the bay. Perhaps you hear the call of an exotic bird from somewhere far off. Allow the scene to fully appear before you, sensing it with every bit of your imagination. If you have long hair, perhaps you feel it blowing behind you. You may look down at yourself and notice the details of your clothing. Perhaps you see a shell on the beach and imagine picking it up to examine its fine structure and feeling each bump and ridge. Allow yourself free rein to create the details of the scene for just a moment. Remember that should you ever need to, you can release any unwanted thoughts and center yourself in your breath before coming back to notice the sandy shore. Good. Now that you have taken the scene in a bit, I want you to turn to your right, down the beach. You notice a wooden lounge chair a short distance away and head towards it. With every step you take, you feel the sand shift between your feet. You notice the fine sand and occasionally the feeling of a small shell in the sand, moving underneath the balls of your feet as you step. With every breath you take, you smell the salt air, and very faintly the hint of coconut. On your left side is the water, and on your right you see beach grass and a grove of palm trees. The leaves move in the wind, in time with the feeling of the breeze playing on your face and whipping your hair. You reach the lounge chair now and sit down in it. It is warm from the sun and made beautifully to fit your back. You feel incredibly comfortable here. You turn your head from side to side, taking in the scene a bit further, and you notice that there is a small table at your side. It is made of wood, like the chair, and is cured and worn by the sand and ocean air. Upon it is an icy drink. Allow the drink to be whatever you like, whatever sounds best to you in this moment. It may be a cool glass of ice water or a fancy, fruity cocktail served with a little paper parasol. You pick up the drink and feel the glass in your hand. You feel the wetness of the condensation on the outside of the glass, and you sip from the straw. As you do, you feel the icy beverage hit your tongue and taste the drink. Ah, refreshing. Now you feel yourself put the glass down gently on the table, and you settle yourself in to look out at the water. Spend a few more relaxing moments just gazing at the water. And now you notice that the sun is lowering in the sky, It's a bit off to one side, not blinding you, but the blue sky is beginning to fade to a yellowy orange. As you watch, a couple of small clouds lazily drift by. They move through the orange sky, and their undersides are bright pink from the sunset. The sun begins to dip below the water. The sky is now brilliantly orange, with traces of red and peach. As you look up and around, you see that behind you to the east, the sky is fading to the purple black of night. Just above you, you notice the first star has appeared. You turn back to watch the last sliver of the sun sink beneath the horizon. The light of the sunset remains and reflects off the water for a few more moments. The sunset fades, and night takes its place. The stars come out and are beautiful. Out here, away from big city lights and surrounded by nature, you can see the bright path of the Milky Way. You search the sky for a moment for your favorite constellations, or just take in the beauty of the night sky. You notice that a full moon has risen behind you and has given you just enough light to see. You feel safe and secure and so relaxed. Now that it is dark, you feel the air begin to change. The breeze is just a bit colder now, and there is no sun to warm your face. You look to your right and notice a fire crackling just a bit further up the beach. As with the chair and the drink, you know this fire is a safe place meant for your comfort. So you rise from your chair to go to it. You feel the sand shifting under your feet once again. The warmth of the sun has not yet left it, so it is quite comfortably warm. As you walk towards the oceanside fire, you once again notice the sound of the waves. Now you reach the fire. You see it is made of driftwood and ringed by large, smooth stones. A large log sits to one side and is clearly meant as a seat. You sit there now. It is well worn by water and use and is smooth with no bark or splinters. It is a surprisingly comfortable place to sit. As you settle in, you notice that on one side of the log is a blanket, neatly folded. You touch it, and it is soft and warm. You throw it over your shoulders now and feel instantly comforted and warmed. Now you lean forward, hands out, and feel the fire warming your palms. Feel the way the front of your hands are warmer than the back of your hands. Smell the smoke of the fire as a bit of it wafts your way. Notice the flames dancing and swaying in the fire pit, giving you light and warmth. Notice how you feel completely safe, comfortable, and at ease here. Take a few more moments and allow the scene to become yours. Get up and dance around the fire if you like. Gaze into the flames, or just look up and count the stars. Now you take the blanket that was on your shoulders and place it on the sand next to the log. You sit on the blanket and lean back against the log, finding a comfortable resting position. The blanket is large enough to fold back over you so that you are both lying on it and covered by it, like a sleeping bag, with the log as your backrest and pillow. As you lie in this position, your eyes begin to feel heavy. Your body is tired. You yawn deeply and settle in, eager to fall asleep beneath the beautiful stars. The sound of the crackling fire and the rush of the ocean waves lulls you to sleep as you gently close your eyes. You feel so safe, so calm, so protected and at ease. You feel completely relaxed, without a care in the world, as you drift off to sleep. Now, slowly begin to notice the darkness of your closed eyelids. Allow any visualizations to fade. The sound of the ocean becomes the sound of your breath. Notice your breath as you inhale and exhale. Come back into the present moment, into your body, into awareness of your breath. Begin to make small movements with your body as you feel more grounded and aware of your surroundings. We have reached the end of the guided part of this meditation. Gently bring yourself back from your bubble. Come out slowly. One more deep breath, and when you are ready, open your eyes. If you want, continue meditating on your